Mabuhay! I am Teresa Berlasa from the Philippines, currently a second-year student taking Hospitality Technology Innovation.
And finally, we welcome you to the first episode of Suranare University of Technology Open House Live 2024.
Good evening to you, P. Mike. How's your day?
I'm fine and thank you, Cha. After all the setbacks, it was nice seeing you hosting this event once again. Now, how does it feel to be the chosen ones to be part of this program?
Well, honestly, I still feel quite nostalgic because in the last 2 years, I also attended this open house live as a viewer. But at this juncture, for the second time, I am here as a host. And indeed, it is my pleasure to be here. And I'm so excited to see the viewers' participation in this year's SUT Open House Live.
Just like you years already that I became one of the hopefuls to be chosen to be part of this program. SUT itself is not just about bringing good quality education to its learners, but at the same time, bringing the students' fullest potential. But this time, SUT Open House Live is created for aspiring hopefuls like you, watching on your mobile phones, tablets, iPads, and other gadgets that are wishing to be part of this phenomenal opportunity.
That is right, P. SUT Scholarship for academic year 2024 is now offering 20 full academic scholarships from 4 different programs here in SUT. For more details about the scholarship, please stay tuned. And for those of you who are currently watching this live in your homes, don't forget to register for this event through the link that can be found on your screen or comment section, or just by scanning the QR code. And also, feel free to comment below your country, inquiries, or comments for this event, or use the hashtag SUT Open House Live 2024.
That's right. This event is designed for the future college students who aspire to study at Suranare University of Technology. We would like to walk you through all the international programs, all of them. In short, how it is to be an SUT student.
And for this year's Open House Live, you will not only see us once, yes, you heard it right, but all Wednesdays of March starting this week. All 4 different SUT international programs will be showcasing their faculty and what it is all about to study in their majors.
That's good to hear then. Our aspiring hopefuls will get to know them even better. Now, to get this open house started, we'd like to introduce you to the first faculty, all the way from the Institute of Engineering. If your dream is to become a petrochemical engineer, or maybe a polymer engineer someday, this course is the right fit for you. For this week's SUT Open House Live, we'll get to know more about what it feels to be a student of Petrochemical and Polymers Engineering. But first, let's get to know more about Suranare University of Technology. So once again, we would like to welcome you all to SUT or Suranare University of Technology. Wherein SUT itself focuses on innovation and sustainable university.
For SUT profile, SUT is located in the 𝐶𝐿 province, and it was established on July 27, 1990. SUT is named after Tao Suranare, the local heroine, and it is one of the national research universities specializing in science and technology that moves forward into an entrepreneurial university.
Okay, here are some SUT facts. SUT single campus have the following undergraduate students, which accumulates 14,873 students. 859 are currently taking masters, 524 are taking doctorals, and we have visitors that accumulates 1,674, which totals of 17,891. In terms of staff, we have 565 academic staff and 930 supporting staff. The international community of SUT have 199 students from 15 different countries in 18 different faculties and 13 different researchers. In general, SUT single campus has an area of 1,100 hectares that you can enjoy while you're at the university.
SUT received recognition not only in Thailand but also in the world's ranking. It is ranked third in the physical science in Thailand by THE, and SUT also ranked first in Thailand for waste management, for 61st in the world by UI Chronometric World University Ranking 2023. And SUT is also ranked second among Thai universities and second in Young University Ranking 2023 by Times Higher Education Asia University. And the education system in SUT is divided into 3 trimesters. The first trimester is ranging from July to October. The second trimester is from November to February of the following year. And the third trimester is from March to June.
Okay, here are some SUT quick facts. SUT have 9 different institutes, from Institute of Engineering, Institute of Science, Institute of Agricultural Technology, Institute of Social Technology. We also have Institute of Medicine, Nursing, Public Health, Dentistry, and Institute of Digital Arts and Science.
For the facilities in SUT, we have, of course, our school, the learning spaces, the university hospital, the university farm, the entrepreneurship academy, and of course, our Technopolis.
Here you go. Okay, so there are 21 different facilities that we can count in the 1,100 hectares in SUT. SUT also have 4 different gates, and also there are 2 different facilities such as Serenata Tower and Amphitheater that you can enjoy sightseeing here in the university.
And for SUT Global Outlook, we have 142 international MOUs. We also have 255 student mobility, 103 international partners. That's so nice. And we also have 423 faculty mobility. So for the inbound, we have Global Project-Based Learning, we have World Technology Universities Congress 2022, Sustainability Business Forum, Asia Uninet Workshop, SUT Global Course, SUT Exchange Program under MOU, Researcher Visit, SUT Global Entrepreneurship Camp, Social Innovation Camp, Medical Shadowing Program, International Conferences, and Internship and Cooperative Education Program. And as for the outbound, we have Erasmus Plus Student and Staff Mobility. We also have ITS Staff Mobility Program. We have ITS Community and Technological Camp, which I myself joined last time. We also have SIT Research Exchange Program, SIT Summer Program, GNU Student Exchange Program, Hashtag Student Exchange Program, Asia Uninet Ernst Mac Grant. We have NUS Enterprise Summer Program. We have International Camp. We have ASEAN China India Youth Leadership Summit 2023. We have ASEAN Youth Leader Program 2023. And we have ASEAN Youth Volunteer Program 2023. And for the last one, we also have the internship.
Okay, so SUT facilities are the following. We have Sports Center, Sports Stadium. We also have different facilities such as library, Digitech building, laboratories, learning spaces, lecture halls, SUT Hospital, amphitheater, international dormitories, computer clusters, SUT Farm, groceries and convenience stores, student clubs, and many more that you could enjoy once you study here at SUT.
So for the student activities in SUT, we have a lot of activities that you guys can engage. First off, with the freshman night. The next one is the Songkran Festival. The next one is Sports Epic Game, Leader Camp, Student Clubs, which is cheerleading, cover dance, global camp, and a volunteer camp.
SUT focuses also at COE or Center of Excellence, wherein we have entrepreneurship, high energy physics and astrophysics, advanced functional materials, biomechanics medicine, biomass, electromagnetic wave application, innovation for sustainable infrastructure development, and we also have technology and innovation for Korat chicken business development, agricultural product innovation, and microbial technology for agricultural industry.
So we have research SUT for the engineering. We have the largest engineering faculty, the civil engineering, electrical engineering, electronic engineering, transportation engineering, mechanical and aeronautic engineering, and materials engineering. And for science and technology, we are proud to have the physics, quantum technology and sensors, geoinformatics, chemistry and biochemistry. And in the field of agriculture, we have biotechnology, food technology, aquaculture, stem cells, and animal reproduction. And the last one, we also have health science. We have biomechanics, tropical diseases, community care, and of course, intervention.
SUT itself also have CWIE, wherein a cooperative education and career development, wherein we focus more on cooperative education opportunity in the International Industry University.
So for the current international activities, we have the Medical Shadowing Program. We also have the GPBL and Sustainability for Business Forum 2023. So these are all the activities that international students engage aside from the academics in SUT.
SUT international programs offer the following undergraduate programs that you could enjoy if you want to study here in SUT. Engineering programs, we have civil engineering, mechanical and aeronautical engineering, petrochemical and polymer engineering, and for the agricultural technology, we have innovative agripreneur. For the graduate programs, we have the following: engineering programs, science and technology programs, agricultural technology programs. We also have social technology programs such as English Language Studies programs or ELS and cooperative education program.
So to know more about SUT International Affairs and for more information and inquiries, you can contact us at CIA SUT in their Facebook account. We also have our website http://interadmission.sut.ac.th, and for their Gmail account, you can contact them through interadmission@sut.ac.th.
And there you have it, folks. Indeed, Suranari University of Technology is a perfect fit for aspiring students who want to be entrepreneurial, innovative, and at the same time practical. Now let us see what is happening in the online community.
So we have a comment from Mr. Peter Wick, and he said, I really like the environment and atmosphere here in SUT. How about what can you say about this, Mike?
Yeah, the environment is really unpredictable here in SUT. Like yesterday it's just sunny, but now it's a little bit like dark and rainy outside.
Yeah, but as for me, this week the atmosphere and the environment here in SUT is quite good, because I thought that it will be just like summer all throughout this month, but thankfully the weather is friendly with us this week. Do you agree, Mike?
But I technically do not agree. I prefer the weather during November until January because it's really cold. They have what they call the Thai weather, so I prefer that kind of weather actually. Oh, Ati Belen, Claire, 3 different congratulations emojis. I think this is her mom. So, hi, Miss Cathy. Claire will be talking later on.
Well, this is just a proof that our live is international because we have viewers from all around the world. So, if you guys are from different country, make sure to comment your country with the hashtag SUT Open House Live 2024.
Okay, we have another comment from Mark Katahan. He said, well, I also have my glow up at SUT. I think Jack could answer this question.
Well, for the glow up, it really depends on you if you want to glow up or not. But in SUT, you have all the means to improve yourself. We have our own gym. We have our lake where you can jog and explore and enjoy the surrounding, the environment. So yeah, I think you can have your glow up here at SUT.
I think if you really have work-life balance, you can have a glow up. Definitely, for sure. But thank you so much for all your comments, guys. Keep it up because we will be reading them later on. For at this juncture, don't forget to use the hashtag SUT Open House Live 2024. Now that you already have a little background about Suranari University of Technology, let's take a look at how it feels to be a student here in SUT. Let's watch this short video. That video focuses more on what it feels to be an SUT student in a glimpse, guys. And the life here in SUT is a must experience, especially for those who want to study abroad. Is that right, chat?
I couldn't agree more, P. Mike. I especially like the SUT Lake, which is a perfect place to jog, do kayaking, and of course, take good Instagrammable photos. I just went there last time and it was a very nice jog surrounded by the pink trees that for a second I feel like I'm in Japan. But of course, SUT Lake is not the only thing SUT has. But there are so many places inside the campus you can go whenever you feel bored. And I hope that you guys can experience these things as well, like it's literally a paradise.
Truly, SUT is indeed a university full of activities that you could try on. In my case, I'm a person that really loves extracurricular activities. And one of the highlight things that I really love here in SUT, aside from coffee shops, is joining camps offered by different institutions. Wherein, for example, as a participant in Global Entrepreneurship Camp 2023 and 2024, I myself has been immersed in different cultures, background, and even entrepreneurial mindset that SUT, but at the same time, all the students should learn from. So if you're a student who loves extracurricular activities, or even just go to coffee shops, SUT itself is a must bucket list that you need to be complete on if you're like me.
I agree. But before we start, let's all meet our speakers for tonight. And I'm sure everyone from the live viewers are all excited. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome our Petrochemical and Polymer Engineering Royal Scholars.
Would you like to greet them one by one, guys?
So, hi, I'm Joan Claire Belen Balbalosa, and I'm from the Philippines. So, right now, I'm studying Petrochemical and Polymer Engineering in my third year.
Good evening, everyone. And you can call me Jens. I am one of the Cambodian scholars who holding the bachelor degree in second year. I study here in Serenary University of Technology in Department of Engineering, majoring in Petrochemical and Polymer Engineering.
I am Conrado Soria Garma III. I am a Royal Scholarship Awardee in 2022. And currently, I am studying my second year here in Serenary University of Technology in Petrochemical and Polymer Engineering. I can't wait to share my experience with you guys, so make sure to stay on this live.
Thank you so much, Petrochemical and Polymer Royal Scholars. We'll see you later on. Now, moving forward, allow me to formally introduce to you the guidelines for Royal Scholarship Academic Year 2024. SUT Royal Scholarship 2024 is calling for applications from 1st of March until April 5, 2024, wherein 20 different scholarships for students from ASEAN countries to study in SUT undergraduate international programs.
So the Royal Scholarship 2024 is Her Royal Highness Princess Maha Chakri Siri Haton has endorsed to support international education cooperative development programs for students in ASEAN countries to succeed in higher education levels. Serenary University of Technology offers a scholarship support to the Royal Initiative Project to contribute to the ASEAN country students desire to pursue their bachelor's degree in an international program at SUT since 2017.
There are a total of 20 scholarships, wherein 5 scholarships will be given to 4 different programs respectively.
And we and these international programs are Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering. Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical and Aeronautical Engineering. The third one is Bachelor of Engineering in Petrochemical and Polymer Engineering, and the last one is the Bachelor of Technology program in Innovative Agripreneur.
So here are the following applicant qualifications that you need to take down notes. First one is you must have a completed study in high school, particularly in grade 12, or equivalent or expected to complete by May 2024. You should also have an outstanding academic performance, a good command in English, and an ASEAN country citizen, particularly from the countries Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Philippines, Singapore, and Vietnam.
And of course, for the scholarship benefits, we have the exemption of tuition fees for 4 years program, the on-campus accommodation, the health and accident insurance, and the monthly allowance of 4,000 baht per month.
Here are some of the important dates that you need also to remember. First one is the application deadline on April 5, 2024. The announcement of candidates selected for online interview for April 17, 2024. Interview dates from April 21 to 23 April 2024. And the announcement of successful candidates by May 3, 2024.
So how to apply? The first thing you need to do is go to admission.sut.ac.th and just click the menu, and then you will be shown the Royal Scholarship 2024. Click that and apply now. And after that, you will select your program, which can be the civil engineering, mechanical and aeronautical engineering, the petrochemical and polymer engineering, or innovative agripreneur. And after that, you must complete your personal information and just wait for the interview, and you will be selected as the Royal Scholarship 2024.
So here are the following requirements that you need to comply if you want to be part of the SUT family sooner or later. Number one is a copy of passport, a copy of high school certificate, also your transcript, standard English course if you have any, and an upload essay, wherein a download essay template available on the application form as well.
And also, you might be needed a statement of purpose, which is composed of 500 to 600 words. And the question is, why you want to study in SUT International Program. And you will also answer the following question: what is the most challenging thing in your life, and what you did to overcome such obstacle? And also a link to a short video introducing yourself. It can be a 1 or 2 minute video. Or you can watch the video on YouTube by CIA SUT. You can search on your search engine CIA SUT for more information about Royal Scholarship 2024.
Here are some frequently asked questions for you guys if you are still hesitant to apply for the SUT Royal Scholarship 2024. First one is, can you guys apply without passport? Yes, you can. Just use your citizen ID number and upload a scanned file of your citizen ID. Second is, you can still apply if you don't have any English score. English score is just optional. Third one is, if you're studying in a university, can you still apply? Yes, you can. The basic requirement is graduated from high school study. Fourth one is, if you're not an ASEAN country citizen, can you still apply? Unfortunately, you cannot. We offer the scholarship to students in ASEAN member countries only. And last but not the least, if you withdraw from the scholarship, will there be any consequences from the withdrawal? No, there is no commitment for the withdrawal from the scholarship.
So these are the contact information if you want to know more about the SUT International Program. So we have the email, telephone number, website, the Facebook page, and the Facebook account.
I'm pretty sure our dear aspirants are ready to be part of the Royal Scholarship here in SUT. Once again, thank you so much, Ms. Cha. Now let us read out some comments from the online community.
We have a comment from Mr. Carl Nacario. He said, watching from Taiwan, excited for others to learn the great PPE. What can you say about?
First of all, hi, P. Carl. He's actually a student, a fourth-year student in PPE also that is currently doing internship in Taiwan. And I guess if you're really passionate about PPE, you guys should try PPE here as well.
I agree. I think P. Carl is a living testament of the opportunities for PPE students, right?
Definitely, and SUT student in particular are living testaments that we are not just good in academic performance here, but we also excel in different exchange programs, particularly in different countries such as Indonesia, Taiwan. We also have students from Poland as well, and many more to come in the next few years.
I totally agree.
Next one is we have from Ms. Heidi Tabinas Soria Garma. Hello to the hosts and speakers. We're watching from Palumbe Integrated School, Philippines. Hello and mabuhay to all our kababayan. So if you're just new here, please stay tuned for the exciting opportunity awaits for you guys, especially if you want to study in abroad as well.
Yes. We also have a comment from Yin Yin. He said, I wonder what would be the best experience for you in studying petrochemical and polymer engineering. That's why you should stay tuned for this live until the end, because we will have our speakers to tell you their experiences on how it feels to be a petrochemical and polymer engineering.
And there you have it, folks. Online community is pumped up now with questions and inquiries, and we'll read them more later on. So keep it coming, guys. For inquiries and questions, don't forget to use the hashtag SUT Open House Live 2024.
And now, to give us helpful information about the petrochemical and polymer engineering and its academic journey, I will give the spot to our speaker from PPE. And to give us that information for the opportunity that awaits the PPE student, I will give the spot to Miss Joanne Claire Balbasosa.
So, hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me here. Again, I'm Joan Claire Belen Balbalosa, and I will give you an overview about petrochemical and polymer engineering. So, petrochemical and polymer engineering is an integrated discipline, so it's like 2-in-1. So we study petrochemical engineering, and at the same time, we also study polymer engineering. So the program here is designed to cover all aspects of the petrochemical industry, from the midstream to downstream processes, for example, such as polymer materials, process of manufacturing good polymer raw materials, processing or shaping them into desired product with high quality control. Also provided in the program are industrial quality control, plant design, and feasibility study. So you'll become an engineer who knows about the entire processes, from process equipment design, operation in the intermediate processes, all the way through to the downstream processes such as polymerization, structure and characterization of polymers, properties and testing, compounding, and processing of polymers. Best of all, you'll gain problem-solving skills along the way. Since both polymer materials and rubber materials are widely used nowadays, they are used for a lot of loads of short-life products packaging, which eventually end up as waste and polluting the environment. So also, our program teaches how to improve these materials to minimize these adverse effects on the environment. So, studying in this program entails various career opportunities, such as petrochemical engineer, being a material science engineer, polymer engineer, process design engineer, process engineer, sales engineer, or you can also be a lecturer or a researcher. So, petrochemical engineering is an international program that is designed to be completed within 4 years of study. For the first 2 years of your study, you will deal with courses that are intended to build your foundation before proceeding to your major courses. So, if you're interested in chemistry, analysis, design, and production of polymers, then I encourage you to apply for petrochemical and polymer engineering. So, yeah, that's all for the overview of Petrochemical and Polymer Engineering International Program. Thank you.
Indeed, petrochemical and polymer engineering will open doors and opportunities to PPE students like Miss Joanne. Thank you once again, Miss Joanne Claire Balbalosa. Now let's as well Mr. Tanya tell us the academic life in a
Okay, so here I am again. I am Jens or Supanyawut. I'm from Cambodia, and today I'm going to introduce you about the academic life in SUT as a petrochemical and polymer engineering student. So now I'm going to introduce academic life as undergraduate student from PPE perspective. As a SUT student, we follow trimester system, which consists of 3 trimesters per year, and 1 trimester is approximately 12 weeks long. And according to the system, the first year focuses on the basic courses such as science and mathematics. The second year focuses on the basic engineering courses, and the third year focuses on major and professional courses, and the fourth year we're going to focus about the operative education courses. So this is our study plan for the Petrochemical and Polymer Engineering International Program. This is classified in detail to follow plan to study until graduation. It consists of subjects that we need to register within a trimester with the subject code and also the amount credit. It is designed to gain students' knowledge in each academic year in freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year. The university expects us to follow this study plan and to achieve at least 183 credits to graduate. On the other hand, we also divide all of the subject in our major into 4 main types, including ACC, which is the area of concentration course, co-op or cooperative education course, GEC or general education course, and the last one is pre-elective course. For ACC, we divide into 4 important parts. For the first is the basic course that contains some main subjects in calculus, physics, and chemistry. The second is basic engineering course that consists some essential engineering courses like engineering materials, engineering graphics, computer programming, thermodynamics, and electrical engineering. And the third is profession course such as unit operations, PPE project, chemical reaction, and catalysis that is related to our focus field. And lastly is the precise elective course, which is the course that we can choose to fulfill our knowledge in our favorite future careers such as rubber composites, 3D printing workshop, process simulation, petroleum refinery technology, and downstream processing. For co-op, we only require 4th-year students to complete by working in their career fields or internship in petrochemical and polymer companies or the related fields. Besides studying in the major course, SUT also provides some social course to improve their critical thinking ability and problem-solving skills in the workplace. For instance, TEC such as the digital literacy, life skill, and men's economy development. Moreover, we also have foreign language courses such as English for communication, English for academic purpose, English for specific purpose, and English for career to improve student communication skill and working efficiency. Along this way, selected general education courses are provided, including art appreciation, law in daily life, Asian studies, and design thinking, open to serve students' preference. Last but not least, we generally have free elective courses for the student to choose what field that they want to study about, such as the subject from innovation entrepreneur, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, and other majors which are in international programs. All of these subjects that have been shown above are some selective and interesting subjects to show all of you about our major. In order to ensure it, you can put your attention to our study plan and 𝐿𝐻𝐿 website about the detail of our program. So now, since we already discussed the university curriculum, now we are going to introduce you about our SUT buildings, which are used to serve every student. First, we have classroom buildings. B1 and B2 buildings are the main buildings for students to take their lecture course. They consist of many comfortable classrooms, restrooms, learning space, cafeteria, and farm mart. C1 and C2 buildings are used as the academic buildings, which are provided for the professors' offices and the classroom for the student as well. It is also used to discuss about the student concern or the problem with their academic life with their advisor or the head of our department. For laboratories, SUT also provide many laboratories for students to work with their related majors such as F1, F2, F5, F11 building, and so on. We can practice our theoretical knowledge here by practicing with our professor and find out what those subjects look like in reality. We can practice. More interesting than this, digital building is the place that we always use to work with computers and digital practice with a nice area and equipment. And it also stores many studying areas inside and with the beautiful view. So now we move on to the administrative buildings are used to serve students with some financial problems, insurance, and souvenir stores. Lastly, CES building, or we can call the Center of Educational Service, is made to serve students about study timetable issues, getting academic document, visa extension documents, and receiving academic performance documents. And now that's all for my part. If you have the further questions regarding the academic life, well, we can open.
Thank you so much for the insightful information, Mr. Supanya. But I want to ask you, how's your second year as a PPE student so far? Thank you so much for the insightful information, Mr. Supanya. But I want to ask you.
5 as PPEs here in chemical basic engineering course and some professional course as well. Moreover, we have more work to do, especially related to the laboratory and industrial aspects as an engineer.
Well, I guess most of us here can relate to that, right? And thank you once again, Mr. Supanya. And after we heard about the academic life of a PPE student, I'm sure some of you guys want to know how they balance their academic and extracurricular life. And to give us the answer to that, I will give the spot to Mr. Conrado Garma III.
Hello there again, guys. I am Third from the Philippines, and now I will share you how SUT-PP students live their social and out-of-classes life inside the university. As university scholars, we are provided with free living expenses in specific dormitories located in the university. Near the dormitories, we can find the SUT cafeteria, which opens around 7 in the morning and closes at 8 p.m. I can assure you that they offer the cheapest meals here for as low as 25 baht. In terms of the study spot, you can find numerous spots in different places, which includes the library, in certain dormitories, and other buildings. My friends and I usually meet in these air-conditioned learning spaces, which is very conducive to prepare for our exams, create our projects, or have our meetings. Health-wise, worry not because inside the university, we have our own hospital, which is covered by our health insurance, which means that it is free for every student of SUT. They provide high technology and high-level services with very hospitable staff and personnel. And since the dormitories are kilometers away from the academic buildings, we usually use the free SUT shuttle bus as our transportation. This bus roams all around the university, offering a very comfortable, neat, and reliable ride. But make sure to catch the bus on time if you don't want to be late using the SUT Smart Transit application to monitor the bus's location in real time. Also, here at SUT, they have various activities for the students where they invite famous guests and facilitate free concerts for everyone. These university activities give a breather for us, especially when we are bombarded by schoolworks to enjoy and eat a lot of Thai food. And as for the university clubs, there are approximately 60 clubs which are divided into five main sectors: the academic club, art and culture club, student relations club, volunteering club, and of course the sports club, which you can join freely during the annual SUT ACT festival. Aside from these social activities as an SUT student inside the university, and after Claire and Jans talked about the academic life of a PPE student, you may wonder, how do we keep ourselves healthy? What do we do to keep our body in shape? And how do we achieve a good work-life balance? Because I must admit that after listening to Claire and Jan's talk, it felt like the university academic life of an SUT student is very exhausting, tiring, and very draining. But here at SUT, we actually have a bunch of activities that would help balance our intelligence and emotional quotient. How do we fit that in our schedule? One real answer: a good time management. So first, I would like to personally share my health activities as a second year PPE student of Saranari University of Technology. Inside the SUT, we have the building called the Sports and Health Center, where various fitness facilities can be found. We have the fitness gym where I go to thrice a week after my classes to work out, improve my health, attain my body goal, and maintain my tone. It is provided with complete equipment and tools for your desired workout. Moreover, inside the same building, we have the aerobics and dance rooms, which is so fun to do to release some sweats with your colleagues. Not just that, located inside the same building, we have the swimming pool where you can go to anytime you want with a cheap entrance fee. And I must say that it is the best place to go to in this very hot weather. But aside from these facilities, the one thing I love the most is the indoor volleyball court where I can collaborate and team up with different nationalities to play. And this does not just apply to volleyball. A lot of students, especially athletes, go to what we call the field, where the tennis, basketball, badminton, football, frisbee, and many other courts are found. I am telling you, once the clock strikes at 5 p.m., bunch of students in their jerseys rush there to play after classes, which sounds great, right? The good thing is, even if you're still new there, as we know that Thais are very welcoming and smiley, you can easily blend in, and there are instances that they would ask you to play with them even with the language barrier. And here at Suranari University of Technology, we also have the stadium where huge activities are held, as well as the Pirum Gymnasium where the indoor basketball court, the fencing room, the table tennis court, and dance rooms are found. I also want to share the most therapeutic place for me where I can distress, recalibrate, and re-energize my mind and body during these stressful times. The tree tunnel where a lot of students go to jog, walk, and bike, approaching the mesmerizing lake where students can kayak alone or with friends. You know, guys, honestly, I am still amazed up to this day of the things that SUT could offer for their students. It just shows how life here at Suranare University of Technology does not just concentrate on the academic aspect, but they also make sure that the students are healthy by making these sports activities accessible and free for everyone. That is why I myself can really attest that student life here is not all about books because SUT does not only focus on the students' improvement on their academic performances, but they also make sure that they provide enough health activities to their students by means of dancing and playing sports. And that's it for me, guys. And the bottom line here that I want to leave you all is that student life at SUT is fun. I enjoy it a lot, and I am sure that you will also find it amazing soon. Thank you for listening, and for all the applicants, I will root for your success and wait for you here at SUT.
And there you have it. Thank you so much, Mr. Third. Indeed, here in SUT, we don't just focus on studying, but we also have a life apart from academics. Before we let you go, Mr. Third, let me ask you further questions regarding your time management on your work-life balance. Number one is, what is your favorite activity in SUT? And second is, how do you manage your time, especially as a PPE student?
That's a lot of questions, Mike. So the first question was, what's my most favorite thing to do here, like activity in SUT? Last year, I was actually immersed in playing volleyball with my Thai friends, but this year, I started my New Year resolution to hit the gym twice or thrice a week so I can improve my body and my health. So that's what I've been doing this past few months, and I can say that it's been a good experience or a good thing to do in these stressful times. And regarding on how I manage my work-life balance as a PPE SAT student, I admit that PPE is not easy. I won't say that it is hard, but I will say that it is not easy. But I make sure that I have enough time to take care of myself. That's why I always hit the gym. Since here in SUT we are in trimester system, right? So we have three trimesters in 1 year, and so our courses are not that much. In maximum, we only have like 21 credits, so that gives me a ton of time to schedule my activity to focus on my health. And that's why I decided to, like, after my classes around 4 p.m. or 12 p.m. I go to the gym, and then I will do my exercises to have this kind of life. Yeah.
Now that we have learned everything about petrochemical and polymer engineering, I believe that our viewers must now be thinking of applying in this major, right, partner?
Exactly. I'm also thinking the same thing, that from hearing the stories of their academic life, their work and life balance, I really think that being a PPE student is really fun and interesting, right? So let us see what is happening to the online community. I'm pretty sure that the online viewers right now have a lot of questions to ask the speakers, right? What do you think, Mike?
They have a lot of questions. I'm reading actually the comments a while ago. Okay, we have a comment from Miss Cathy Belen. Or in English it says, Joanne Claire is so gorgeous. Go, 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 PPE. Yes. She's watching from her home, supporting her very own daughter here.
There's also a comment from Hani Bansuan Ginomala. I stand a well-spoken guy, Conrado Garma III. Well, I think everyone can agree it's really a well-spoken guy. He knows what he wants to say, and he's really a smart guy. So for everyone who's planning to or interested in applying in PPE, you guys will know that you have a really smart seniors.
That's right. Actually, all the PPE students here that are speakers are very smart in their own way. We have a comment from Miss Christina Isabel Gonzalez. Shout out to our pretty host. Yes.
Thank you so much, Miss Christina Isabel. It's so nice to know that here in SUT, we really support each other. We treat each other as family, as the Royal Scholars in Thailand. Because who else will support us, right? Of course, our co-scholars.
That's true. Okay, we have another comment from Nix Reman. So what do you like about SUT the most? I think you should answer it first, partner.
Well, as for me, what I like about SUT is they're really versatile when it comes to things. We can focus on academics, but there are also a lot of things that we can do here in SUT. We can join a lot of activities, and I would like to highlight that there's a lot of opportunities here in SUT, and me myself is really a proof that just like when you want something, there's really an opportunity for you here in SUT, right, partner?
That's right, partner. I still remember like one of my professors told me that once you enroll or become a Royal Scholar in SUT, the learning never stops inside the university. You must go out and explore. So I think that's one of the best things that SUT Royal Scholars could enjoy from. As I myself experienced, I gained so many friends from different countries like Belgium, Malaysia, shout out to you guys, Indonesia, and many more across the globe due to different activities provided by SUT respectively.
Exactly, and in that way we can build more connections in the future.
That's right.
Now, online community is getting interested with petrochemical and polymer engineering major. And now we will read them more on later, so keep it coming, folks. And for inquiries and questions, don't forget to use the hashtag SUT Open House Live 2024. And at this juncture, I would like to call in once again all our petrochemical and polymer engineering folks for a short question and answer.
Hello once again, everyone. Since we know more about the student life, about your majors, and the Royal Scholarship application process, I guess the viewers and I are just curious and we just want to know more about your perspectives in your major, particularly in petrochemical and polymer engineering. Anyone could answer, guys. So the first question is, what were your initial expectations for the major while you were applying?
Okay, I want to answer first. So my initial expectations before I applied for PPE is that I really expected that this course will be very hard since I applied here because of my senior Angelo Baldonado, and he told me already that PPE life will be getting harder and harder all throughout the years. So that was what I expected, and actually I'm experiencing that right now. And in our third term now, in our second year, I must say that it is very challenging, and it's only the first week of the term, but we already have a lot of group works. But I think we can manage this thing since here at SUT, they will not let you very stressed out. They will give you a lot of time to manage all these activities. And even with all these projects and group works, I must say that I can still maintain my good work-life balance.
All right, thank you, Mr. Conrado, for that answer. So for the second question, we have what prompted you to choose PPE? Anyone can answer?
Okay, so maybe I can answer this question. So along to Third's perspective about his expectation on PPE, it also like some of like the parts that encouraged me to study in PPE. So the first thing that I choose, the reason that I want to choose PPE as my major, uh, first thing I am also like a student in chemical fields since I have studied in my country, which is Cambodia, for one semester already, and then I transfer here in SUT as a scholarship student. And I also need to choose the engineering. And moreover, I want to change my experience here in Thailand, not just only about the major, about the university, but I also want to learn more about culture, languages, and also how the way we communicate with others people here. And the most important thing is like my heart is going for the chemical engineering, and yeah, so everything related to chemical engineering, I want to go for it.
All right, thank you, Mr. Supania, for that answer. And for the last question, we have what are you guys looking forward to the most in your major?
So, for that, I think I will answer first. So, for me, what I am looking forward is that during the lab works, because I find it very interesting and fun at the same time. I know it's like it's hard and it's really hot, especially in the lab where we work with the machines. But then um, we have this, when you're doing the lab works, it's very satisfying and it's really fun doing it with your friends, your classmates, and with our professor. Also, now that I am in my third year, I am looking forward with the internship or the co-op. And yeah, I'm just hoping for the best for me, for everyone. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, so as for me, since that's the perspective of a third year SUTPPE student, as a second year here in our third term, we're actually just starting our first laboratory in polymer aspect. And I think since Ate Claire also already told us that it is very interesting to have like things to do in the lab, then that's also what I am looking forward to in this major. Since in polymer engineering, we will need to work a lot regarding with the different plastics and rubbers, and it is very like important in our society. So it gives us more of that push to continue in this major. And since I am an ambitious person, I am looking forward to like do some of these things in the laboratories.
There you have it, folks. Guaranteed that SUT is such a phenomenal opportunity to grab on if you want to bring out your fullest potential. Now that we have about the perspective of the PPE students, let's take a glimpse on how it feels to be a junior student of Petrochemical and Polymers engineering major. Without further ado, let us all welcome Ms. Joan Claire Balbalosa.
So, hi again. Thank you for having me. So, now allow me to share with you my experience as a junior student of petrochemical and polymer engineering. So, firstly, the medium of instruction and learning that we use is in English since we are in an international program. Also, since we are studying with friends from different nationalities, we also speak in English inside and outside the classroom to communicate with friends and our teachers. So within my 3 years of studying PPE, I was able to meet the ups and downs of studying engineering. But then looking back, it was actually fun and challenging at the same time. And my classmates and seniors are also very helpful, especially when it comes to academics. We do group studies. We just help each other, and we also go on trips with our major along with our professors. Also, when it comes to relating to my major, I feel like it is more relatable now when I reach my third year since we are able to apply what we study by doing practical works in the laboratory. So, in PPE, we are taught how to design, manufacture, shape, and apply various polymers from upstream to downstream processes, which allows us to understand how plastics, rubbers, and oils that we use daily are being produced. So, as you can see, these raw materials, such as rubber elastomers, polymer pellets, and thin sheets are commonly used by the industry, which are then processed using various techniques in order to produce commodities that we use daily, like plastic bottles, plastic bags, containers, and other rubber materials. So, for the petrochemical part, synthesizing and characterization of raw materials are being taught and practiced in the lab. So, in these laboratory works, amounts of polymer components are being identified and measured in a sample. Well, actually, in the picture in the screen, we which are from my senior, since I was not yet able to do this lab, but I still want to share it to you guys so you will have an idea about the PPE lab work. So as you can see, we have an evaporator, filtration system, and distillation unit, which are model scales that we have in our laboratory. So this part of the lab will allow us to gain knowledge and understand how to separate chemicals and filter out the components from a system and other applications. And next we have here the polymerization of nylon 66. Yeah, the polymerization of nylon 66 and the demonstration of the UV spectrometry. So personally, these are the lab works that I enjoy the most. And nylon 66 are commonly used to produce fishing lines. And in this lab, we synthesize our very own nylon 66. And on the other picture is the UV spectrometry lab, wherein we characterize the polymer content in a copolymer. Now, for the polymer part of our major, these are some of the machines that we use in our lab where we practice and understand how to process raw materials into polymer products. So as mentioned earlier, the raw materials that we use in the petrochemical and polymer industry are sheets and pellets. So for the thermoforming machine, we use the sheets to produce molded products, and on the other hand, we use polymer pellets for extrusion on the extruder machine and for injection molding in the injection machine. Also, in our lab, we have an extrusion blow molding machine that is used for producing plastic films used to make plastic bags or cellophane. So, just like plastic bags that we use daily. And lastly, we also have the opportunity to work with elastomers or rubbers. So these machines are found in the rubber department and can be used during our lab works. So these long black strips in the picture are fed into the rubber extruder, which are then further processed using several techniques. So in this case, it is for injection molding. Then it can be molded into any desired shape and size that you want. So all in all, petrochemical and polymer engineering may be a little challenging. Yeah, but then the fun and satisfaction is still there. And I think that's what I am still looking forward to, and that what keeps me going. So yeah, that's all for my experience as a petrochemical and polymer engineering student here in SUT. It was a pleasure to be sharing my experience with all of you, and I hope we picked your interest in studying and applying for petrochemical and polymer engineering here in SUT. Looking forward to meeting all of you here, and best of luck, everyone. Thank you.
Indeed, that petrochemical and polymer engineering is an interesting course to study here in SUT. Once again, thank you so much, Miss Claire. But I would like to ask you before you go, how are you?
Right now I'm just doing fine, very fine, because it's still the first week of the third term. So yeah.
Okay, that's good to hear that you are doing fine, Miss Claire. You have been an SUT scholar for 3 years now, but I just want to ask, what is the most challenging part of being the chosen ones to have this opportunity?
Well, I think the most challenging part for me is being away from home. I mean, I do enjoy studying here. I do enjoy everything, the the place, the environment, but still, sometimes you just feel homesick. You just want to go home, but you can't go home every now and then, right? But the good thing is, everyone here in SUT feels very homey, and I can still find comfort.
Well, that's right. And as one of the scholars here in SUT, I can definitely feel the same way. And truly, SUT International Program always treats us like a family, and that is truly one of the amazing experiences we will, and the aspiring ones will be treasuring for a lifetime. Once again, thank you so much, Miss Claire, and we'll see you again later on. Now, let us see what the online community is up to.
Okay, we have a comment from Mr. Conrado Garma III. Grab your tissues and don't let your nose bleed with these technical jargons.
We also have a comment from Shai Yang Seng Shai. He said, sounds amazing. Yeah, of course. PPE engineering is really an interesting course here in SUT. So what are you guys waiting for?
We have a comment from Christina Isabel Gonzalez. Love that you have passion on what you are doing, P. Claire.
We also have a comment from Mr. Carl Nacario. I stand an engineer girly.
And we have a comment from Miss Cathy Belen. I love you, Joanna Claire. Your mom misses you, Joanne. Yes, she's watching from live.
Well, I can really say that Miss Joan really caught the attention of our live viewers, right?
The true partner. Like when she explains, it was really clear and concise.
Go.
The crowd is getting more interested in the PPE program of SUT. Keep the question coming, folks. For comments, inquiries, feel free to use the hashtag SUT Open House Live 2024 down below. At this juncture, Mr. Supania will talk about confirmation and preparation after the announcement of the selected candidates in the Royal Scholarship 2024. Please welcome once again Mr. Supania.
So, hello everybody again. So, I am here to introduce all of you some information related to the confirmation and the preparation after you are selected as a successful candidate to study in SUT. So after you went through the interview part and was selected as the scholar for Royal Thai Scholarship 2024, you must make a confirmation to study here at SUT in Thailand. There are some processes before your arrival of submitting personal document and confirmations through your email, which is sent from CAA, such as for the first one, you have to complete the confirmation form to satisfy that you received the scholarship. For the second one, you have to submit your documents by uploading it to your Google Drive folder, including a copy of your passport, official transcript from your high school, and a copy of high school diploma or certificate. After that, you have to issue the visa insurance letter, an original copy of letter of admission and visa letter from CAA. They will provide for you. After that, you have to complete a new student online registration, which is completing with all of your real information about your personal information, your family information as well. After that, we have to confirm the accommodation, which you can choose the dormitory, which the dormitory you want to stay. After that, you also issue the health insurance. After that, we also need you to confirm the arrival date and time. So all of this information are really important for all of the successful candidates to arrive here in SUT Thailand. And one more thing that I want to notice you guys is about the deadline date. You have to keep your attention with the deadline date, because if you not inform the information, complete your information on time, you can be not confirmed as the successful candidates to study here in SUT. And especially you also need to provide your real information, and also keeping checking your email all the time. Make sure that you always confirm and connected with CIA. And that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you once again, Mr. Supanya. At this very moment, let's welcome once again our guest speakers from Petrochemical and Polymer Engineering. And now it's your time, online viewers. If you have any questions that piques your interest for this week's live, feel free to comment and ask us down below by using the hashtag SUT Open House Live 2024.
Okay, we have our first question from Mr. Carl Nacario. Oh, okay. It's not a question, rather than a compliment. I like SUT because you'll never run out of opportunities. So go out of your comfort zone and grow. Hashtag PPE made me this way.
And I really agree to that statement, because I think everyone, or like most of the scholars here in SUT, have really gone their way through their comforts and found their new friends, connections, right? And it's a great thing for us not to just focus on merely no, not merely, but like solely on academics, but also on extracurricular activities as well.
Next one is we have from Rica Palmaera. I like SUT because they bring out the best in every student, and that includes her. I love knowing more about PPE since the adjuncts are approachable and they push us to move forward. Hashtag PPE made me this way.
It's really nice that they have their own hashtag, right, partner? It's really nice that they are very cooperative. But how about you, PPE
Yes.
students? What do you think? Or what are your comments about adjuncts being approachable and they really push you to move forward?
That is very true. Since the second year started, we are like focusing on our courses in petrochemical and polymer engineering, and we can say that the agents are very approachable because sometimes you can just go in their office and ask some inquiries. There was a time that like our agent said to us that we can know our final scores, but just go to his office, and so I did that thing, and I didn't expect that we will talk about a lot of things, including my internship, which is like 2 years from now. That's why I can say that the agents here in SUT, specifically in PPE, are very approachable and very kind. So yeah, guys, come here.
Yeah, for me, I also agree with this as well, because all of our agent in PPE really approachable. Even though we have like the problems with our grade, with our lecture, we also like feel free to ask to them. Even though it in the class online, you can ask them anytime, and they are really inspirational. They always like encourage us in this way, and if we have any problems, you always like discuss with them, and really they are really well welcomers.
Yeah, for me also, I really agree that agents are very approachable, and you can ask them anything, and you can also ask them through Messenger or Line, and they just respond. And yeah, they also, sometimes when the class is not yet starting, they just talk to you, um during exams they give food. And yeah, it's just fun in the classroom.
Okay, we have our first question for the night. The question comes from Anna Florence. What do you think the qualities a PPE student should have, guys? Anyone could answer.
I think, well, not just PPE, but I think if you want to come here, you need to have like you need to be strong-willed. You have to have a strong mind, because it's not just academics that you will be dealing with. You also have like your social life, your, sometimes you'll just miss your family from time to time. And I think you really need to take up the courage to, yeah, I will go to study here and I will do my best, just like that. Yeah, so be strong willed.
Yes, and aside from that, as PPE student, I think you should have like a good command in mathematics or chemistry, since you're dealing with engineering. So if we all say engineering, it contains about mathematics or solving, but you don't need to worry if you are not that like, if you feel like you're not confident in this aspect, since here in SUT they will teach you very well. And I can say that after like you learn about these things or these subjects, you can like improve yourself and you can just continue in your studying without any problem.
So, in my opinion, I think that the quality for us as a PPE student should have, for the first one, like Third mentioned before, we should have like a good fundamental knowledge related to the science and engineering course, especially with the calculus, physics, or chemistry as an engineering student. And moreover, we also need a reflection and also adaptation, because as a scholarship student study abroad, we should have these two components together, because we have to living in the new environment and we meet new people. So make sure your communication skill is good and also you can enjoy your time. So it's not going to affect to your mental health and your physical health as well.
We also have a question from Mr. Carl Nacario. What do you look forward to the most on your PPE journey?
Yeah, just like we've said earlier, it's all about the laboratories that we are looking forward to the most, since Ate Claire already told us that it is very fun even though it's very hot in the lab. It's like you can just, it's very like every after lab you think that it is very satisfying, since achieving one thing in this major is already a big deal, and you need like to have celebration after those things, since acquiring those things are not that easy. And yeah, so the thing that we're looking forward to the most are the laboratories, and of course our internship, where we can go to anywhere here in Thailand, or we can also go overseas, just so we can expand our connections and expound our knowledge.
For me now, as a second year student, the thing that I'm looking forward in PPE journey, for the first one, I want to gain my knowledge more related to petrochemical and polymer engineering, and I also looking forward for the internship or field trip, because I really want to see how the real world look like as a petrochemical and polymer engineer.
Okay, for the next question, we have a question from Hani Bansuan Ginomla. How do you manage coping in a new environment, new culture, and entering adulthood all at the same time? Well, this is a very interesting question.
And a good one, actually.
For me, actually, it's a little hard for me, since it's a new country and it's my first time that I will be staying away from home. So yeah, at first it was very hard, especially for the food. But then you know, you'll just enjoy everything because it's new, and you have to you know, you have to try everything you see. You have to just enjoy, and also you have your friends with you, your classmates. Everyone will help you to adapt to the new environment. And for entering adulthood, I think it's just, you just pick it up along the way. I think because everyone is like growing every day. And yeah, it's kind of hard, but it's fun and it's good.
Yeah, I agree with John Claire on that part since actually before I went here I was just 17 years old and now I turned 19 years old. So it's like it's so fast in this like the transition was so fast. And so I can say that I cannot even imagine like I survived living in Thailand when I was 17 years old. And so the adulthood and like entering adulthood is not easy, but then you need to have a lot of courage, uh a lot of courage like to do things, to go out of your comfort zone, to do things alone, to go on the way individually. And about the coping in a new environment, Thailand and Philippines are not that different. They are only like a bit different on the food and everything that you hear around you. So it's not that hard to cope with this kind of changes. But for entering the adulthood is it's like a great celebration for everyone who enrolled here in SUT as a scholar because it feels like you grew up in your hometown and then you went out of your hometown to like explore things and then you went here in Thailand abroad without your families like growing up alone, and it feels like a good thing since you feel like you achieved a great celebration for yourself and it's a great success that you like achieved to become an adult individually and without anyone around you. Yeah, so
So for my perspective as a student from Cambodia, I think I'm not facing with much challenging problems as the people from like far away, such as like Philippines. So Thailand and Cambodia like have such a really similar culture and also environment. So it's easy for me to adapt myself with all of these things. But if you ask me, is it hard? Is it new for me? Yes, it's new for me, and sometimes I feel it's hard as well. But I am here until now. I just feel I want to like want to reach my dream, and I just like focus what I'm doing right now, what I want from this university, and just enjoy with everything with our friends and make a good communication with each other, and joining with the extracurriculum activities of of our university. So it's not going to be that hard for me to adapt with all of these situations.
Okay, we have a question from Mr. Carl Nacario. What made you choose PPE? Anyone can answer, guys.
the reason why I chose PPE initially, just like I've said before, it's because of my senior Kuya Angelo. Like also took this course, and I said like I also want to took that course, but without anything like any information about PPE. But when I entered this university and knew more about PPE, it was like a good thing since PPE does not just involve around you. It involves around the world since we're dealing here with polymers and how we like design things to make it more like eco-friendly. And so that was like one of the reasons also why I pursued PPE since it gives us a lot of opportunities and it helps us like it gives us like the medium or the platform to help the world, which is a good thing since our world right now is not that good. Yeah.
Okay, so now we can proceed to the next question. So for the next question, we have, what advice would you give for someone considering this type of major? Anyone can answer. They're really thinking it through, guys, thoroughly. Let's wait for them.
Oh, so my advice for like someone who considers this type of major, make sure that you love chemistry because I think that chemistry is the fundamentals of this subject. In every courses, we deal with elements, we deal with chemicals, we deal with everything. But don't worry, since it's not just about like focusing on deeper knowledge about chemistry, you just need to have like the fundamental knowledge. So you need to love chemistry if you were like in high school right now and you consider to do this major since like it will like really help you go throughout in this college life if you know like basics of or the fundamentals of chemistry. I think it will become easier for you to survive this major.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Garma, for that answer. Maybe we can proceed to the next question now.
Okay. Okay. So for our next question, have you considered what part of PPE you want to focus on? Chemical or polymer or a bit of both? You're thinking it thoroughly, partner.
I think it's quite a hard question to ask for them, right?
That's
So
right.
I'm going to answer this one first. So according to my opinion, I am now in second year, so I just want to share my idea that I want to choose to work with chemical engineering because my first choice that I choose to enter the university is chemical engineering. So up until now, I'm studying in PPE, but I also want to apply my knowledge to chemical engineering and also our course in PPE. There's many things, many subjects that we can relate to chemical engineering too. So my mind right now go for chemical engineering, but if I going to study in like third year or fourth year, anything change, I think it can be happen as well because like now we're not going like that deep about this major yet. So it is my current perspective right now.
Well, for me, it's a bit different because I feel like right now I enjoy polymer more, and but maybe um, next time or if I get the spark for chemical, I will also pursue chemical. But right now, I still like polymer more than the chemical part.
I also want to answer this question, and I think it's very interesting because mine would not be chemical nor polymer. I want to pursue more on petroleum engineering. I know that it is not that like the specific of this major, but if I have the chance to pursue it in the future, I want to focus more on petroleum engineering because learning about how oils are extracted, on how like we can maximize these oils to create polymers to use for our gasolines, for our diesels. It's like it's a very interesting topic. That's I mean we're just second years. I know that there will be like a lot of things that we can learn in this journey, and maybe there will be a change of heart in the near future. Who knows? So yeah, let's see.
All right, thank you everyone for answering the question. So it's just who knows, right? You guys can change your decisions or not. So yeah, for the next question,
Okay.
we have
We have we have a question from how did SUT change your life? Anyone could answer, guys. They're really thinking it thoroughly, partner.
Well, for me, I think I've changed a lot during my stay here in SUT. Because back then I was not really that, you know, approachable to people. I don't know, but I get so shy. But here, because it's a foreign country, I don't know anyone, so I really have to reach out to others to communicate to others. So I adapted this mindset that, oh, I should do this, I should do that. without relying to other people. And I should take up the courage to talk to others, and just not just like wait for them to talk to me first. So I have to approach them first, like that. And I think now I'm more used to that, and I'm I'm not that shy anymore. It makes me build my confidence, especially in like speaking English, because every day you have to speak English to everyone, because we deal with different kinds of people from different nationalities. So in order to understand them and for them to understand you, you have to speak in English. And I also become more independent. I can do things alone now. I think I really grow as a person, and I hope that I will develop more of myself while I'm staying here in SUT.
As for me, I can say that SUT changed my life, like a really, really big change. Since when I was in the Philippines, I actually like you get used to like being on top of the class or like having that kind of like awards, honor awards or anything like that. But here in SUT, you get humbled big time. Like you will realize that there are a lot of people out there who are smarter than you, who are equally smarter than you, like that. And then that thing is not a negative thing actually. It gives you more space to expand your knowledge, like to become more competitive, to also like improve your skills. And so that is like the one of the most proudest thing that I can say that SUT changed in my life. It opened me to a lot of opportunities where I can say that I I I succeeded to become like a better version of myself when I was just in the Philippines. So SUT will like open you to a lot of opportunities worldwide, and that thing is a very good thing if you want to really like to really excel, and if you are really like a very competitive person like me. So if any one of you who are watching right now like wants to go out of their comfort zone, build more opportunities, improve your skills, or just being a better version of yourself than before, then you should apply in this Royal Scholarship, because I will tell you it will really, really have a big impact in your life.
So about my experience thing to each other that I studied in high school, I am just like doing like study or like just go to school, something like that. We don't have any time to enjoy with our life. But when I've moved to study here, I feel it's opened my eyes to the world, that I can study here and also make a good communication with others people in the community, and especially it improved my language skill as well. And moreover, I think I'm more independent. I can live with myself, and also I can travel alone as well. So this is the biggest thing that I could ever find if I didn't come to SUT. So shout out to all of you guys that want to taste the new experience as a scholarship student in Thailand. So SUT is the best choice for all of you right now.
So we have a question from Christina Isabel Gonzalez. What are the challenges that you've encountered in your PPE journey so far?
There are really a lot of challenges that you will encounter in your PPE journey. As for me, during my grade 12 during my grade 12 life, I've already told myself that I will not pursue engineering at all. Since in the Philippines, I applied in every medical courses possible, and I only applied engineering here in Thailand. And luckily, I was one of the Royal Scholarship grantee. Like it's like a dream come true. But then I remembered that I already forgotten about mathematics, science, and everything related to engineering. And so the one thing that I've encountered in PPE journey that is very challenging is acquiring those knowledge again, because it's really like not hard, but it's also not easy to pick up all those things that you convince yourself that you've already forgotten. But he- uh having that kind of like mindset on picking up those things and trying to learn them again, it will like really make you a better person, or like being academically smart also. And since those things will really help you for your future endeavors, I believe that it's that challenge is not a negative thing, but it's a positive thing that will have a big impact in your life.
So I think I also have a similar experience with third, because back then in the Philippines I also applied for every medical course that I want. So but then when I applied here in Thailand, I applied for engineering, and because I was just thinking that what if I'll apply for this, and if I get it, I get it. So when I got the scholarship, I just went for it. So the struggle that I had is because I solving like mathematics and everything is not my thing. So I don't have the motivation to study most of the time of because it's not my interest. But then over time I got used to it. I tried to convince myself that this is the path that I chose, so I have to work for it. I have to study hard. So yeah, it's good that I am able to cope with that struggle, and made myself feel better by um, understanding more about PPE.
So for me, I think that the most challenging things that I have been encountered during PPE journey, I think is the first time that I have to move here in Thailand, and we're going to study the first semester here. I think everything is new for me because like the curriculum is a little bit different from Cambodia, which is like the science course like calculus, physics, and also chemistry. It's using in English, all in English. And back to Cambodia, we use like French. So during doing like the exercise or like reading the exercise, it's a little bit hard for me. And it's just like I have to remember everything that I remember before again, but in different language. So I think the first term is the hardest part that I have to encounter during PPE. But now I think I can adapt with all of this situation, and yeah, I can do it right now.
Okay, we have a comment from Mr. Conrado Garma III. The name is very familiar, right? SUT can help you go abroad, not just Thailand. Exactly. I couldn't agree more with that statement.
That's true, partner. Like I went to different countries. Okay, we have another question from Ranuk Cheng. You all are so brave and confident in this open house. Can each of you give us one life advice that helps you become confident to study abroad and get out of your comfort zone? Anyone could answer, guys.
Maybe you can answer also, Kimai, because it's for
Maybe I'll be
everyone
the
in this
last.
open house, right?
I'll be the
I
last
think you
one.
can answer like what's your life advice that you can give to them so our PPE students can think of their answers.
Okay. I think one life advice that helps you become confident to study abroad and get out of your comfort zone is you all
You all
I think you should remember that you should never fear failure, but be terrified of regret, since it's a one in a lifetime opportunity. And besides, you only live once. So I guess like having that confidence starts in you itself. There are times that you humiliate yourself, but it's a good humiliation that at the same time it helps you to understand more about yourself in general. And at the same time, try to approach other people, try to experience. There's nothing to lose, but it's more of how you gain experience in those things, whether it's a good experience or not, as long as you learn from it. So I think that's one life advice, but more advice in particular. Yeah. How about our PPE scholars?
As for me, the one life advice I can say would be face your fears. Because like all of us have our own fears, right? We have our personal fears, and also like studying abroad is also a fear of like being away from home, and getting out of your comfort zone is also a fear that you will face unfamiliar things on your way, and it will be like you will be scared to like have those kind of things. But then after you face that fear, you will realize that you are more than who you think you are, right? Like when you know that, oh, this fear that is not that like hard to conquer. This fear is not scary as the way I think it was. So having to face your fears, it helps you become more confident, and that confidence will lead you a long way in this lifetime. So yeah, that's one life advice I think that I can give to everyone, and it's very applicable to any situations. Remember, face your fears and don't afraid of failures, so you can achieve your life goals and become successful.
Well, for me, just take a leap of faith and believe in yourself, because um, failures are natural and we all face failure. So just go for it and don't give up. Yeah, that's all.
So for me, the advice that I can give to you guys to be more confident and brave as a student who study abroad, I think you should understand yourself first about your ambition and motivation. Because when you have your own ambition, you already know how to achieve it. And also, you should have a motivation as well, or you can find like some inspiration from your seniors or anything good that can inspire you, can pursue you with your way. So yeah, that's all for me.
Okay, how about Cha? Like one life advice you can give to build your confidence and study abroad and get out of your comfort zone.
Well, it might be cringe to say that, but it's just you have to trust on yourself and you shouldn't depend on anyone, because at the end of the day, it's gonna be you who are gonna face those challenges and face the consequences of your challenges, of your choices, especially when you go here abroad, that you don't know anyone. So you just have to trust yourself and always like seek for opportunities, and don't try to cage yourself and think that you're just in this level. Make sure to reach higher, and yeah, reach higher and just trust yourself. That's for me, partner.
Yes, thank you so much, Miss Philippines, for that wonderful answer. So we have from Dr. Wipoli Osaha. So she said, we look forward to welcoming the new batch of vibrant youth in the region to join these bright international program students at SUT. So this will be a once in a lifetime opportunity, guys. And the future awaits for you here at Suranari University of Technology.
And all your seniors are all here waiting for you. And if you guys have more questions about the petrochemical and polymer engineering, you guys can ask the seniors here. And thank you once again to our PPE students for joining us tonight. And please invite all your fellow countrymen who aspire to be part of your program. You guys can speak in your own language. You guys can speak in your own language.
So, hello everyone. Dali na ko mo dire. Let's go na sa SUT, guys. Apply na. And I can help you. Makabulig ko sa inyo. Just ask me.
All right, we have the Ilongga, am I right? Right, Ilongga. How about the other language?
So, hello guys, sa mga kababayan natin dyan na gustong mag-aral abroad. Punta na kayo dito sa SUT kasi ma-assure namin na maraming opportunities ang nag-aantay para sa inyo. This opportunity is not only it will not only help you graduate, but it will also open you for more opportunities worldwide. Kaya, kung gusto nyo talagang mag-improve academically, if you want to build more connections, if you want to have a lot of foreign friends, then you can apply for this scholarship, and don't worry, you can just message me on Facebook, and I can help you during your application process, especially on the essay part or on the interview part. We can give you tips if you want. So don't be shy or don't be scared to ask us, because we may look like this, but we are very approachable. So guys, apply here now. SUT is number one.
Okay, so it's my turn, right? So សួស្តីអ្នកនរគ្នាដែលបើសិនជាមានខ្មែរនៅនេះសូមឲ្យអ្នកនរគ្នាបើសិនជាចាប់អារម្មណ៍ក្នុងការដាក់ scholarship មករៀននៅប្រទេសថៃនៅសាកលវិទ្យាល័យ Suranari នៅក្នុងខេត្តនគររាជสีมาអ្នកនរគ្នាអាចតាក់ទងផ្ទាល់ខ្លួនមកខ្ញុំក៏បានហើយបើសិនជាអ្នកនរគ្នាមានបញ្ហាមានចម្ងល់ក៏ដូចជាមានសំណួរផ្សេងៗតាក់ទងជាមួយនឹង program តាក់ទងជាមួយនឹងការសម្ភាសន៍តាក់ទងជាមួយនឹងការធ្វើឯកសារផ្សេងៗក្នុងការមករៀននៅថៃអ្នកនរគ្នាអាចតាក់ទងមកខ្ញុំផ្ទាល់បានហើយចង់បានសិស្សប្អូនខ្មែរមកបន្ថែមទៀតនៅក្នុងសាកលវិទ្យាល័យនេះដោយសារតែឥឡូវនេះខ្មែរនៅនេះរៀងអត់សូវមានច្រើនទេអញ្ចឹងចង់ឲ្យអ្នកនរគ្នា apply មកឲ្យបានច្រើនៗអ្នកនរគ្នា Thank you អរគុណ
All right, so maybe I think for what they said, the translation is, what are you waiting for? Apply now, right? Okay. So there you have it, everyone, the Petrochemical and Polymer Engineering faculty. If you have more questions coming right up, feel free to message us in our social media accounts, and don't forget to register for this event through the links that can be found on your screen or comment section, or by simply scanning the code. Indeed, that Petrochemical and Polymer Engineering is an interesting course that you can only find here in Suranari University of Technology. The party is just getting started, guys. For next week, brace yourselves as we will introduce you to a faculty that will talk more about the civil engineering program. So stay tuned, folks.
We're already done with our first faculty, and there are 3 more to go to be explored in the coming few weeks, guys. So stay tuned as we will unveil the next faculties in the next upcoming few weeks. And I cannot truly wait, and thank you for having me, Center of International Affairs, as your host for this open house live. The pleasure is all mine. Once again, I am 𝐿𝐕𝐄 Palmaera.
And I am Teresa Barlosa.
And this is SUT Open House Live.
Stay safe, everyone, and see you again next week. Pandina ka. Go.
Amidst the dynamics of global society affecting the economic infrastructure, society and environment, intricately connected to every aspect, challenging organizations to adapt to the ever-changing world. Suranari University of Technology has addressed these challenges through 5 main strategies and 7 initiatives that drive itself towards becoming the country's top-ranked university in technology and an innovation and sustainable university. Suranadi University of Technology aims to build manpower of the future in science and technology by strengthening academics, proactive cooperative education, and work-integrated learning. Development of upskill, reskill programs and credit bank system, laying foundation for lifelong learning and development of educational innovations to support learning at all ages. Learning from high-caliber faculty and staff under the professional standard framework, providing a green and clean campus, creating edutainment, thereby promoting a happy learning ecosystem for learners. An efficient research and development management system has led to support and promotion of deep science and technology innovations, thereby creating economic, social and environmental impacts, enabling readiness for utilization to drive national development, enhance competitiveness and bear the challenges of the world. Transform Suranadi University of Technology Hospital to a clinical research center creating medical science innovative breakthroughs. Transform into a social enterprise, establishing assurance and equality in health and well-being for the people in 𝐿𝐼𝐕𝐄 area. Promote cooperation with the industry in using medical research and development for the betterment of communities and society. Foster a culture of entrepreneurship and innovators in SUT community. Support teaching and learning, as well as regular and extracurricular activities, to create a critical mass of students with developed entrepreneurship mindset. Develop and improve utilization system of research and intellectual property. Enhance products, social involvement, and sustainable eco-friendly efforts. With its role in social accountability, SUT has connected with the global community and fostered collaborations between the university and international organizations, government and industrial sectors, civil society and its alumni. Meet the needs of society by working with SUT's Centers of Excellence and Research Units, directly and timely providing innovations to address problems. Support and promote operations of Technopolis to help carry out the missions of the Northeastern Science Park, thereby increasing the competitiveness of the private sector, contributing to the economic development and quality of life of the people in the region and the country. Support teaching and learning to meet the demands of the country and enable participation across various sectors in teaching and learning and knowledge creation. SUT has restructured its administration to achieve service excellence, founded on morals, transparency and accountability to enable operational efficiency in all dimensions. To drive Thailand towards the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals by 2030, Suranadi University of Technology is committed to applying science, technology, research and innovation to enhance value chains and services so that the country and its people and the global community can progress into the future together. transforming from a research university with social accountability to SUT Innovation and Sustainable University.